In the world of ancient Greek tales, there is one story that stands out as a symbol of cleverness and strategy. It's the story of the Trojan Horse, a giant wooden horse that played a crucial role in helping the Greeks win the legendary Trojan War. This story has been passed down through the ages and is celebrated in classical literature. The tale begins with a wily Greek named Odysseus. He hatched a brilliant plan to create a colossal wooden horse, a symbol closely associated with the city of Troy. Odysseus intended to hide a select group of his bravest soldiers inside this massive horse. Their goal: to deceive the Trojans into believing that this wooden steed was a triumphant trophy. Odysseus entrusted the construction of this colossal horse to a skilled craftsman named Epeius. In just 3 days, with Epeius leading the way, the Greeks meticulously crafted this wooden behemoth. It had to look convincing to the Trojans. Inside, a handful of elite Greek soldiers concealed themselves, ready to execute their audacious plan. To make this trickery work, Odysseus had a cunning strategy. He left one man outside the horse, pretending to be abandoned by the Greeks. This made the horse appear like a gift to the Trojans, with an inscription that said, "As an offering to Athena for their safe return home, the Greeks dedicate this gift." To add to the illusion, the Greeks set fire to their own camp and quietly sailed away to an island called Tenedos under the cover of night. One brave Greek soldier named Sinon played the role of the abandoned man outside the horse. His job was to signal the Greeks when the time was right. In Virgil's poem, Sinon spun a tale to convince the Trojans that the horse was a sacred offering to the goddess Athena. He claimed it was meant to atone for the Greeks' earlier disrespect of her temple and ensure a safe voyage home for their fleet. Sinon also cleverly told the Trojans that the horse was too massive for them to bring inside their city, hoping to gain Athena's favor for themselves. However, not everyone in Troy was convinced by Sinon's story. The Trojan priest Laocoon had his suspicions. He famously warned his fellow Trojans with the words, "Timeo Danaos et dona frentes," which means, "I fear Greeks, even those bearing gifts." Unfortunately, before anyone could take heed of his warning, the god Poseidon sent 2 sea serpents to strangle Laocoon and his sons. According to another version of the tale, it was Apollo who sent these serpents because Laocoon had angered him by having an affair with his wife near a sacred image. Even Helen of Troy, whose beauty was at the center of the Trojan War, had her doubts about the horse. She tried to trick the Greek soldiers hidden within by imitating the voices of their wives. One Greek soldier, Anticlus, almost responded to her calls, but Odysseus quickly silenced him by covering his mouth with his hand. Cassandra, the prophetic daughter of King Priam, also sensed the danger and warned that the horse would bring about the city's downfall. Tragically, her warnings went unheeded, sealing the fate of Troy and the ultimate loss of the war. Now, let's take a closer look at how this legendary wooden horse was built. Epeius, a skilled craftsman, was responsible for its construction. He gathered timber from nearby forests and, with great care, crafted the wooden horse to make it look as realistic as possible. Inside, a select group of Greek soldiers lay in wait, ready for their moment to strike. An inscription dedicated to the goddess Athena added an air of authenticity to the Trojan horse. To put their plan into action, the Greeks had to create the illusion of retreat and abandonment. So they set their own camp on fire, making it seem like they had given up and left. Only Sinon remained behind, playing his part to perfection and awaiting the signal to alert the Greek army. The Trojan horse, a masterpiece of deception, relied on the Trojans' trust and desire for victory. It led them to bring the horse into their city, believing it to be a symbol of their triumph. This cunning strategy played a pivotal role in the eventual fall of Troy. But how did this Trojan horse help the Greeks win the war? Unable to breach the formidable walls of Troy through conventional means, the Greeks turned to deception. They constructed the massive wooden horse, hollowed it out, and concealed a select group of elite soldiers inside. Then they left the horse at the gates of Troy, seemingly admitting defeat. The Trojans, believing they had won, joyfully brought the massive horse into their city as a symbol of their victory. As night fell and the Trojans celebrated, the Greek soldiers hidden within the horse emerged and quietly opened the city gates. This allowed the Greek army, which had secretly returned under the cover of darkness, to flood into Troy and conquer the city. In this way, the Trojan horse became the ultimate deception, providing the Greeks with the element of surprise and the means to breach the seemingly impenetrable walls of Troy. It was a brilliant strategy that ultimately led to their victory in the long and arduous Trojan War. Now, you might be wondering, did the Trojan horse actually exist in real history? Well, this is where things get interesting. The story of the Trojan horse, as described in Greek mythology, is widely accepted as a myth, which means it's a story passed down through generations but may not be entirely true. While it's a famous and captivating tale, there is no solid historical evidence to confirm its reality. The primary sources for the story of the Trojan horse are Homer's epic poems, Iliad and Odyssey. These poems were composed many centuries after the events they describe and were part of an oral tradition, which means they were passed down by word of mouth. This makes it challenging to verify their historical accuracy. Additionally, archaeological excavations at the ancient city of Troy, conducted by a German archaeologist named Heinrich Schliemann in the late 19th century, did uncover the ruins of the city itself. However, no physical evidence of a wooden horse matching the description in the myth was found. Historians believe that the story of the Trojan horse is likely a blend of folklore, legend, and imagination. So, while the existence of the Trojan horse as a literal wooden horse is doubtful, its enduring significance lies in its metaphorical power. It serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of deception, betrayal, and the importance of vigilance. Regardless of its historical authenticity, the Trojan horse has left a lasting mark on literature, art, and culture, and its lessons continue to resonate in modern times. But the story of the Trojan horse goes even deeper than its mythical roots. It has become a powerful symbol that carries profound meaning in various aspects of human life, from warfare to everyday situations. Let's explore the layers of symbolism within the Trojan horse. At its core, the Trojan horse is a symbol of deception and betrayal. It reminds us that even well-intentioned gestures or appearances can hide hidden agendas. This serves as a warning against blind trust and encourages critical thinking and discernment in our own lives. The horse's role as a vessel for Greek soldiers represents the idea of infiltration and subversion. In many contexts, it symbolizes covert operations, espionage, and hidden threats within seemingly harmless circumstances. The Trojan horse embodies the need for strategic thinking, adaptability, and the ability to outsmart opponents, highlighting that sheer power is not always the key to victory. Moreover, the Trojans' downfall was not just due to their naivety, but also to their arrogance and complacency. The story reminds us of the importance of remaining vigilant and humble, even in times of apparent success, as overconfidence can lead to one's downfall. In modern times, the term Trojan horse is often used in the realm of technology and cybersecurity. It refers to malicious software that disguises itself as legitimate to gain access to computer systems. This highlights the potential dangers of the digital age, where hidden threats can compromise our security. Ultimately, the enduring popularity of the Trojan horse in literature, art, and culture demonstrates its universal relevance. It serves as a timeless narrative device for exploring themes of trust, deceit, and the consequences of our actions. The Trojan horse symbolizes the timeless and cautionary aspects of human existence, reminding us that appearances can be deceiving and that vigilance, critical thinking, and humility are essential virtues in navigating a world filled with hidden complexities and potential dangers. In conclusion, while the existence of the physical Trojan horse remains a subject of debate, its legacy as a powerful symbol endures. It continues to captivate our imaginations and impart valuable lessons about the complexities of human nature and the importance of staying vigilant in the face of deception. The story of the Trojan horse serves as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and its ability to convey timeless wisdom across generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the captivating tale of the Trojan horse. Stay curious and subscribe for more exciting stories. See you on the next adventure.